son, keep my words, and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend.
I speak unto thee this day, and I say that I, the living God, never called thee to fellowship pretenders, to fellowship mockers and scoffers, to fellowship those who are pursuing the course of their own lust. For I say there are multitudes in this wicked generation who are going in a way that is unclean before me. That is, they are living in hypocrisy and pretension, and all the while they are claiming that it is me that they love. But I say they are not serving me in the attitude of gratitude. I say that I, the living God, intended that my own people would be ever thankful to be serving me, to be coming forth in the way that I provide. That is, I've intended that my people would walk circumspectly before me, ever being directed and guided by me. For I say, when it is me, that my own people will keep their vision upon, that my own people will continue to serve, that my own people will walk uprightly in, I say they are kept in my way. But I say, when the ones who are claiming that they are my people go whoring from me, I say, what is it that they do? I say they take themselves down the road of despair, emptiness, and futility of mind. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call my true ones to be amongst those who are pretenders, who are indeed mockers and scoffers, pursuing simply the way of their own lust. But I say that I call my people to be united unto me, to come forth in the truth of light that I provide. I say that I've called my people to be thankful that they can indeed be kept always by me. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do not call thee to go whoring after the ways of the heathen, then claim you are serving me. But I say that I call thee to walk uprightly, coming forth in the truth of light, the strength that I offer and provide. For I say, if you will keep your vision single, that is upon me, you are ever brought forth by me. But I say, if you are full of adultery and whoredom, that is, ever lusting for the ways of the heathen, I say you will be a pretender likewise. Therefore I say this day, be steadfast, be diligent to keep your hearts ever before me, that you can indeed be kept in my way. For I say it is me, the living God, who will guide forth a people who are desirous of me. But I say, when you see the ones who are ever longing and lusting for the world while they claim they are mine, know they are living in pretension. For I say they are giving their hearts to that which I have forbidden, and I say that the same will cause them to be betrayers of me. I say this day, be always alert and vigilant against the issues that would take you far from me. That is, the things that would cause you to walk disorderly, that would cause you to walk in a way that I do not intend. For I say that I, the living God, do not intend that you would be walking afar off from me, but I say that I intend that you would walk uprightly in me. That is, coming forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I offer and provide. I say this day that I, the living God, do call thee to walk circumspectly. I say that I call thee to walk uprightly. I say that I call thee to come forth in me. And I say that I call thee to be made glad that it is me that you can continue to look unto and believe. For I say, if you will indeed be coming forth in that which I, the living God, do purpose, that which I provide, you will be strengthened time and again. And I say that you will be given the blessedness, for I am well able to give thee the same. I say this day, be glad that I, the living God, do offer unto thee, and I give thee the way that is truth and light, mercy and hope and peace always. For I say, if you will continue to trust yourselves to me, you will be kept by me. That is, you will be uplifted in that which I give thee time and again, for it is me, the living God, who is well able to bring thee forth. But I say, in the days of my wrath, reveal that I am indeed separating the precious from the vile. That is, I will no longer allow my true ones to be in the company of those who are full of deception, of their own conception, because they are ever lusting for evil. I say this day that I, the living God, do desire that you would keep your thoughts upon me, that you would strive to keep your hearts clean before me. For I say it is me, the living God, you are meant to please, and not your own carnality, nor are you meant to obey the voices of demons. For I say there are many who will be devoured in these days of wickedness, because they have grown used to listening to demons, and they will obey the same. But I say that if you fight the good fight of faith, that is, keeping your confidence in me, that I, the living God, will cause thee to be brought forth in me. And I say that I will cause thee to be uplifted and strengthened, directed and guided in the way that I offer and provide. Therefore I say, in this wayward, vile, corrupt, and evil generation, consider the mercy that I give unto thee. That is, that it is me, the living God, who does give thee the mercy to continue in the way of the righteous day by day. For I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, shall reveal my wrath against those who have pretended they love me when it is not so. I say the hypocrites, the pretenders, the mockers, I say they will be forced into subjectivity to cruel oppressors, and I say they deserve just the same. Because they have not stood for me, they have not truly desired me, but I say they've used my name in vain. Therefore I say it is me, the living God, who shall unleash upon them oppression and injustice, and I say they are deserving of that. For I say they did not choose the way of righteousness when they had the opportunity to do so. I say this day that I, the living God, do hold the ones who claim they are my people more accountable than just the wayward heathen.
They're trying to get high, then ran into the Most High.
And I say that I hold them accountable because they have the standard of righteousness that they are meant to adhere unto, that they could be kept in me. But I say because they are looking upon the ways of the heathen, lusting for the world and living in vanity, I say they do not walk uprightly. Then I say it is me, the living God, who will turn the wrath of the laws of the land upon them. That is, because they have chosen a way that is wicked and perverse, a way that is vile and corrupt, I say they are abomination unto me. I say this day that I, the living God, do not intend that you would live in abomination, but I say that I intend that you would walk uprightly in the truth, the light that I provide. That is, ever thankful that it is me that you can continue to look to believe, to trust, and obey. For I say, if you will indeed be purposing yourselves to serve me, to love me, to obey me, you will be guided always by me. And I say that you will be given the blessedness, the truth, the light that I offer and provide, for I am the one who is able. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to live in the fear of the heathen, but rather to live in the fear of me. That is, you are not meant to bow down to the ungodly, perverse, wicked, even if they rule in the land. I say you are not meant to be convinced that you must indeed obey the laws of wickedness and evil, but I say you must indeed obey me. For I say that the fakes, the pretenders, the hypocrites who claim they are my people will quickly succumb to the oppression of the laws of the land, because they are not true unto me. And I say, in an effort to save themselves, I say they will lose their souls. I say this day that I, the living God, do give thee the way wherein you are meant to walk, wherein you are meant to be guided and to be kept by me. And I say, if you will walk in that way with gladness and thanksgiving, you will come forth rejoicing in me. That is, for the privilege to be uplifted, directed, and guided always. For it is me, the living God, who will give the truth and the light to thee. And it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to know what it is to be kept, as you keep your vision single unto me. I say this day, do not give in to self-pity, do not give in to convincing yourself that you do not need to suffer anything for me. But I say, instead, be willing to adhere unto me, to walk in my way, and I, the living God, will keep my hand upon thee. For I say, it is a joy unto me to direct, correct, and bring forth the people who will purpose themselves to be living and loving in me. That is, who will purpose themselves to know what it is to be ever kept in the blessedness, the truth that I provide. I say this day that I, the living God, do offer to thee the way of mercy, the way of truth, and the way of hope intended. I say, if you will be coming forth in that way, you are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if you are ever deviating, perverting, and walking far off from me, I say you are going in the way of fools. And I say there are multitudes who claim they are my people, yet you can tell from their behavior they are absolutely nothing but fools. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to live, to die, to perish as a fool. No, not at all. But I say that I call thee to come forth in me, ever strengthened in the truth, the light that I provide. I say that I call thee to be thankful that you can indeed be shown the way wherein you are meant to walk if you keep your focus ever upon me. That is, if you will come forth rejoicing, united unto me, you will know the blessedness that I provide. I say, in a wayward, vile, corrupt, and evil generation, consider the multiplied mercies that I, the living God, do give thee. Then I say, be thankful for the same. That is, be ever thankful that I am the one who does ever uplift and guide thee forward, for yes, you are mine. I say, be thankful that I am the one who does insist and persist in giving my righteousness unto thee day by day. And I say, if you walk strictly in the righteousness that I provide, I say that you will not be affected by the ungodly laws of the ungodly heathen that rule the land. For I say that I, the living God, will keep thee covered, and you will be able to walk in the straight and narrow way that I provide for thee. But I say, if you've gone a-whoring unto the broad way, then I say you will know the wrath of their laws, which will be totally unjust. And I say, if you've gone a-whoring after the ways of the heathen, I say you will be oppressed as they are oppressors. I say, it is me, the living God, who is in this time giving unto men their just rewards, that they can indeed receive the pay of the same. That is, if they choose to walk in opposition, if they choose to walk in waywardness and carelessness, if they choose to behave as fools, I say they pay for the same. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, never called thee to be under the cursedness of these times, but I've called thee to be under the blessedness of my mercy. That is, that the wrath is not intended for the righteous, the ones who keep themselves in me. But I say that the wrath that I am bringing forth through the very systems that the whoremongering people who claim they are mine have loved more than me, I say they will be oppressed in the same. That is, because they have played the harlot and gone after those things that I forbid, because they have lusted to be like the world, to look and act and talk like the world. I say, because they have thought they could have friendship with the world, I say that I, the living God, will bring it in upon them. And I say that they will indeed be crushed, they will indeed be bowed down, and I say they will indeed find out how cruel and cruel and cruel the very system they have worshipped can be unto them. And I say, it is me, the living God, who is bringing it to pass, who is purposing it, because they've gone a-whoring from me. I say this day, if you will stay true unto me, if you will walk in the way that I dictate, the way that I provide, you will be kept always. And yes, you will be given the truth and the light, for it is me, the living God, who is ever present to give unto thee the same. I say that you do not need to live in the fear of men nor the systems of men, for I say it is me, the living God, who will keep thee. And I say, if you walk circumspectly in the way that I offer and provide, you will be kept in truth and light, mercy and hope and peace always. Therefore I say, in a wayward, vile, corrupt, and evil generation, be thankful for truth and light, be thankful for mercy and hope, and be thankful for the peace that is found in me. For I say, it is me, the living God, you are meant to love, to cling to, and adhere to all of your days. And it is me, the living God, who is well able to keep thee, for I am in control. I say, when you see a world and nation gone mad, I say, when you see the fakes who have claimed they are mine, ever in confusion because their delusion is shaking down, I say, know that it is of me, the living God. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is indeed separating in a wayward, vile, corrupt, and evil generation the precious and the vile. And I say that the precious who love me and trust me will be kept by me. But I say that the vile who have made themselves idols, who have worshipped other gods, who have loved the systems of men, I say they will find themselves being devoured by the same. For I say, it is the time that I, the living God, am ventilating my wrath upon the wayward, the careless, the whorish ones who have departed from me. I say that I'm bringing them down, I'm beating them with the very idols they have chosen above me. But I say that the ones who stay true unto me, not straying away, not deviating from the path of righteousness, will see that I make the way, because I am the way. And they will come forth rejoicing in the infinite mercy, the goodness that I provide. I say, give thanks and praise for the privilege to choose me, to walk uprightly in me, to be ever guided by me.
My God!